Namaste and welcome to our Alpha Mind Powers channel. Today's topic is about entertainment, self-entertainment. How much time in a day can we spend for self-entertainment? This is a question which came up recently. And entertainment, whether it is necessary, self-entertainment, definitely it is necessary because today everyone has some kind of stress. If it is a senior citizen also, even if they are not going to work and they have time on their hands, they have certain other worries about their own health, about their children, grandchildren, about family matters. So many things are going on in the mind. So they do need some time to relax themselves. Some entertainment is required. Then if it is younger people who are going to work, looking after the family also, then there are so many problems coming up in the mind that one definitely needs some time for self-relaxation, or we call it me time also. And then if you take younger people like students also, then they have their own problems with studies, with exams. There is so much stress in the mind. So at different levels, people need different kinds of entertainment. And that will differ from person to person. But how much time can you allot for self-entertainment? That is the question. And looking at this, first of all, the stress that we face today, the mind is the one which is getting stressed. So definitely we need to de-stress in some way or the other. It can be watching TV. It can be even watching social media. That is not wrong. You can spend some time on that also. It can be engaging in some other kind of work, interacting with people. It can be physical activity. It can be anything that gives you that feeling of being relaxed. But how much time should you spend for it? That is the question. A few guidelines, a few tips I will give you here today. Now, the first thing is there are people who are workaholics. For them, work is entertainment. They don't need something else to entertain themselves. If you force them to sit and watch TV and say, okay, relax for some time, they feel so guilty about leaving their work behind and watching TV that it's better for them to go and do their work and finish their work. So for such people, finishing their allotted work or whatever they have kept for that particular day, finishing that work is the one which gives them the de-stressing which they need. So such people should definitely first of all go and finish their work. Otherwise there's no point in keeping their work aside and sitting for entertainment. That is the number one point. Number two, entertainment should not encroach upon your work time or work that you have. Now work is important. Entertainment should only help you in doing your work more efficiently. We all need some relaxation at the same time, not at the cost of the work, whether it is housework or whether it is official work. If you're sitting and working from home, then looking at social media in the time of work is not the right kind of entertainment. That's not right. You must finish your work and then allot time for entertainment. That would be better. So one must have this clarity in mind that entertainment is something which helps you to work better. It's not something which takes away work time from you and then makes you more stressed because of that. So it shouldn't be like that. So you must plan in such a way that you complete your work, or you're able to stop your work at a particular time. Say you work till 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the night. Then you can say, okay, I've done enough for this day. Now the rest of the time, maybe 1 or 2 hours or 1.5 hours, let me watch TV, let me do something to relax myself. You can even meditate, you can listen to music, anything that you like. So that is okay. But work should be given priority, whether it is housework or office work. Point number 3. Today, this has become a major issue that entertainment is taking away sleep time. Most of the time, people find time for self-entertainment or self-relaxation only in the night after they finish all their work, which is right. But then what happens is they start looking at social media, maybe YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and many others. I'm not saying it's wrong because see, our videos are also coming on all these platforms, particularly YouTube. So there are good things to watch also. But at the same time, how much time you can spend on this? That is something you have to draw a line and you have to limit. You have to draw a boundary for that reason. So if you start watching all this in the night after you finish all your work, then it is 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock and it goes on. Then what happens is sleep time is taken away and you have to get up in the morning at a particular time. When that happens, many people find that it affects their health, physical health, as well as mental health. So one should not allow that to happen. Sleep time is something which needs to be prioritized because today that is the most essential thing for good health, for healing to take place from within. So make sure that your sleep time is intact. That is point number 3. Point number 4. There is some time that you allot for self-care every day. When I say self-care, what I mean is some time when you either do some physical activity like exercise or walking, which is very important for your health. And maybe some other time when you do certain things which help you to look better, whatever you indulge in that way. But sometimes, or recently I must say, one lady was talking to me and she said she was getting very bored at home, and she felt that she was all the time working at home. She's a homemaker, so she said, I felt all the time I'm doing only housework. I was very bored. So about a year back, she got into another group of people. She joined that group where they were doing some social work. They were collaborating with some NGOs and all that. So she was very keen to do something like that, some service for people. And initially she was really enjoying it and she was doing very well. She was helping them a lot. So they started expecting her to do more and more work, to take on more responsibilities. And now she says what is happening is I'm finishing off my work at home very soon and I'm going there, and then I'm there throughout the day. So what is happening is every day after lunch she generally likes to rest for a little while. Now that rest is not there. She's not able to lie down in the afternoon, and because of which she feels very tired in the evening itself. So she said, I'm now feeling overwhelmed because housework is also there anyway. And to get away from that, I joined this group, but now this group work has become so much that I'm not able to complete my housework on time, and I'm not able to get time for my midday nap or noon nap or whatever it is. She said, I'm feeling totally overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. But she said, I'm enjoying the work I'm doing. That is there. But then that enjoyment or relaxation, or you can call it entertainment also, it cannot become so much that she doesn't have time to look after herself. So self-care is very important. Sufficient sleep, sufficient rest, and whatever else you would like to do, that also should be there. You must have time for that. And point number 5, last but not least, whatever you do as entertainment, whatever you indulge in as an entertainment, should be something which really brings in a lot of positive energy to your mind. Now, if you take social media, looking at social media is not wrong. It's a passive entertainment. You just watch the videos or whatever comes up, reels, etc., which you come across there. But the point is, what you're watching is very important. Now, you can watch good programs like our programs. There are so many other motivating programs, so many programs which really bring a lot of positive thoughts in your mind, positive energy. You watch something like that, some informative programs are there, some news programs are there. So you watch all that, then you are more informed, well informed, or you gain a lot of positive inputs or positive energy. That is good. But if you spend a lot of time watching a lot of negative things, which are also prevalent, then what happens is you end up feeling very negative, you end up feeling depressed, you end up with a lot of negative energy. So that should not happen. The time that you allot for your relaxation or for your entertainment should be something which is meaningful or which gives you a lot of positive energy. What you're watching on social media, I don't know whether you can call it meaningful, but at the same time, if you're a little choosy about what you watch, then it can give you a lot of positive energy too. So make sure that entertainment is there in your life. Every day you need some time allotted for entertainment, whether it is some playing, you go and play something, play tennis, play squash, it's very good. Or you just go and meet some people, or just talk on the phone, or just watch TV, anything is fine. But something where you don't have to think seriously, where your mind can just relax and you can just watch something, be entertained or be relaxed, or listen to music, anything like that. Everybody needs something to de-stress. So make sure you also have that in your day-to-day life. At the same time, the 5 points that we have spoken here, keep them also in mind and let me know how you feel.